guys, welcome to Unit 10, Day 1. We're going to learn everything we need to know to be able to multiply polynomials. So this is the precursory stuff that you already know. I'm just going to help you get it back into your head in case any of it's fallen out. Okay, who remembers monomials? Those are just one-term expressions, and they could have a constant or a variable or both that are multiplied together. Like, I don't know, like 3x squared, that's a monomial. This is a binomial because it has two terms. But if an expression only has one term, it's a monomial. Okay. We're going to practice multiplying those. Now, the first thing that I want to help you remember is that when we're multiplying powers that have the same base, what do? We add the exponents. When you want to multiply, just add, or to divide, then just subtract. You've got a power to a power, multiply, and that's a fact. Okay, but right now whenever we're going to multiply same bases, we're going to add the exponents. So this will become x to the 2 plus 2, which is 4, x to the 4th power. This will become x to the 3rd times x to the 7th. Remember, it's really x times x times x times 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That becomes x to the 3 plus 7, which is x to the 10th. And this will become x to the 3 minus 5, which is negative 2. No negative exponents. Ticket to ride. What do? That becomes 1 over x squared. X times x squared. They both have a base of x, but this is really x to the 1st. So this becomes x times x, which is x1 plus 2, which is 3, x cubed. What do you think? X squared. Can I multiply AB times A? Yeah, I can. This is actually just a product of A times B. So this whole thing really ends up being A times B times A. But I've got two A's with an exponent of 1, a power of 1. So they're going to become A to the 2nd power times B. A squared B. Okay. Now let's multiply monomials. Remember, I can rewrite this. This is all a product. It doesn't matter in which order we multiply. So I could rewrite this if I wanted to as 3 times 4 times x squared times x to the 5th. And then I've got my coefficients together, and then I have those variable terms together, or excuse me, the variables together. So I'm going to have 3 times 4 is 12. And then x squared times x to the 5th is going to be x to the 7th. Let's try the next one. Oh, I don't know what to do with that negative. Yes I do, because if there's nothing, then you better put a 1 on it. So it's really negative 1 times 5, negative 5. Let's multiply my x's. X to the 3rd times x to the 1st, become x to the 4th. Y to the 1st times y squared is y cubed, and just a z. Remember? Or you try the next one. Hopefully you got negative 24 x to the 14th. You try the next one. So negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. I can put that if I like. There's only one w. So w squared. Oops. Let me do my x. Oh, hey. Sorry, guys. See if I can't fix it. There we go. There's an x. So x. Y to the 5th times y squared is y to the 7th. And z times z is z squared. So you don't really have to have that 1 in front, but you could if you like. I'll erase that. Now we're going to simplify, and I just want to help you, I just want to remind you that when we're simplifying, we're just using the order of operations. I may go by the acronym PEMDAS. First we do our parentheses, exponents, we multiply and divide from left to right, then we add and subtract from left to right. But there's really nothing we can do to simplify what's inside these parentheses. So we're just going to leave them the way they are because there's nothing more that we can do. So I don't have any exponents. The next thing is do our multiplication. What's happening here? This is actually a product. This is actually 4 times x plus 1. And here's another product here. If you want to leave change, you can. It's really negative 2 times x plus 1. That's why we distribute, because we're actually doing that multiplication step right here. So I'm going to get 4x plus 4 plus negative 2 times x, which is negative 2x, plus negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2. Nothing to divide. Now we're going to do our adding. Okay, this is actually 4x plus 4 plus negative 2x plus negative 2. So let's combine our like terms. 2x plus 4 plus negative 2 is 2. Now it's simplified. Okay. We're going to do the same thing whether or not we have a number on the outside or whether we have a variable. Same deal. We're just going to multiply whatever's inside the parentheses by that x. So we're going to get 3x squared minus 5x. We'll make that plus negative 1x. Negative 1x times x is negative x squared plus 6x. Now we'll combine our like terms, and we get, our x squareds first. X squareds first. So we get 2x squared plus 1x. Just follow along with me. 3x times x is 3x squared plus 6x plus negative 6x plus negative 12. Now let's combine our like terms. Oh, I only have 1x squared. Let's stay by itself. Let's combine my x's. Ooh, 6x plus negative 6x. Those are opposites, so that's going to end up being 0 plus negative 12. Okay? Or I can say 3x squared minus 12. Same thing. 3x to the 5th power. 3x to the 4th times x is 3x to the 5th. Plus negative 3x to the 4th. Negative 1x squared times x. Negative x to the 3rd power. It's a lot of negatives here. Negative 1x squared times negative 1 is x squared. Good. Is there anything I can combine there? Nope, looks good. X times x squared. X to the 3rd power plus x times 1 is x plus negative plus negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared plus negative 3. Remember, this should be in order of descending degree. So I want to move this guy here. So I'll make it x to the 3rd power plus negative 3x squared plus x plus negative 3. Or you could write x to the 3rd power minus 3x squared plus x minus 3. Just don't forget to keep that negative with the 3x. Keep this negative with the 3. They've got to stay together. So the x squared plus 6x. Ooh, remember this? We're going to change this to plus negative 1 plus negative 1x plus negative 6. Is there anything I can combine? I think I got to combine those. So I end up with x squared plus 5x plus negative 6, or you could have minus 6. You try the ones on the next page. Pause. Now we're going to find the area of the rectangle or the square. We know that to find the area of a rectangle or a square, it's really just length times width. So let's see what that would look like. For this rectangle right here, let's see, I'm going to write my monomial first. X length times width is x times 2x plus 5. So I'm going to distribute that x, and I'll end up with 2x squared plus 5x. Let's find the area of this rectangle. Length times width is x squared times x minus 1. What I didn't specify, make sure that you put this in parentheses when you write it, because it's a group. It's got to stay as a group, and if you don't put it as a group, you're going to lose the fact that x squared is actually related also to the negative 1. So this is going to become x to the third power plus negative x squared, or you could just say x cubed minus x squared. Either one. Okay. I want you to try the rest on this page. Remember what happens when you've got a square. What's the length and what's the width? We've got two choices here. You can either multiply your length times your width, or you can do sides squared. You'll have to remember how to do a power to a power and multiply, and that's fact. Let's find the perimeter. Now the perimeter of a rectangle, remember, is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So let's see what we got here. We have 2 times x plus 2 times 2x plus 5. So that gives me 2x plus 4x plus 10. So I will end up with 6x plus 10. That's my area. If I need to find the perimeter of a square, I just multiply my side length times 4. So it'll be 4 times x plus 1. So 4 times x is 4x plus 4 times 1 is 4. So the next one is 2 times the length times plus 2 times the width. I'm going to just write that because this is going to become complicated. So I'll do 2 times x minus 1 plus 2 times 3x squared plus 2x minus 4. All right, let's break it down. 2x minus 2 plus 6x squared plus 4x minus 8, or plus negative 8. Oh, it's not too hard. I just have to combine like terms. I'm going to do my term with the highest degree first. So I'll have 6x squared plus, what are my x terms? 6x plus negative 10. I think you can do the last 3 on this page. You can put their answers right there. It'll be easy for us to check tomorrow. All right, let's represent the area as a product of polynomials. Okay, so I know that this is length times width because we're talking about area. So I'm going to write length times width. So that's going to be 2x plus 5 times x minus 10. Ooh, yeah, we don't know what to do with that yet. We will tomorrow after class. Right now, all I want you to do is actually look at these shapes and actually write down the first step that you would need to do in order to solve this problem to determine the area. It's pretty easy. So let's see, if this is length times width, it's going to be x minus 1 times x plus 4. You're welcome to write that inside if you want to too, on yours. What I want you to get out of this is that I'm actually multiplying this group, so make sure you put it in parentheses, times this group in order to get the area. Go ahead and write the expression. And tomorrow we'll learn actually how to multiply these together. I think you'll really like it. Okay, go ahead and complete this page. And I'll see you in class. See, wasn't that great? Didn't it rock?